Now.
Hey,
All right. Episode 2, Hiroki.
episode 2.
So
Wow.
today's
We're
guest.
be, we're being consistent so far.
Yeah.
Let's see how long it lasts, huh?
Hey,
One more
I got,
week.
yeah, I got some good comments. I got some really good people. I think some people listening. So that's
What,
good.
YouTube?
No, I think Spotify works. I think a lot of people Spotify works.
Spotify.
Yeah, I think that works more. I think we got some viewer, man. Okay, we start something, we'll see. So the next guest.
We don't have haters yet.
No haters. No, no, not yet, not
No
yet.
haters yet.
We're
Yeah,
not
no,
that good. We're
not yet.
not that good.
Not yet.
You have haters, like that means you're pretty good. Right, new episode. Our guest
Yeah.
come out any second. He is we were when we were freshmen, he was our senior, our biggest influencer. He helped us so much in our life. Like when we were freshy, me and Hiroki were the only one freshman. In the first semester, we had no idea anything about the life. And then he was the one that helping us how to be a man, actually how to be a man, how to be a player, how to be a teammate. So we're so excited to have him. So we're waiting for him.
No mames.
Jaime! Jaimito! I can hear you, Jaimito.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, let's go. He's here.
No
He's
mames.
here.
How you guys
Oh, man.
doing?
Let's go, bro. How are you
Jaime,
Been a while. How you guys doing?
doing? Good.
doing good. Doing good.
Doing well.
Love that,
Doing
man.
great. Now I'm doing great because I saw you.
Oh man,
Oh, man.
same.
Wow.
The best part of the day
Oh,
of
wow.
today is this call.
Let's go. Let's go. Hiroki, when did you see him last time? When
Dude,
did you see
last
him?
time I think I called you briefly in Georgia during the
I
summer.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yes, I
So that
believe
was
we
like
talked. Yeah.
3, 4 years ago, which is crazy.
Nah, 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 nah. 3,
3 years,
When
maybe 2.5. Maybe 2.5.
2.5. Yeah.
3, 2.5. Yeah. I mean, we talk on the like on Instagram, Snapchat, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
not on the phone.
yeah, and then I saw Jaime last summer.
Oh
Like
yeah, when I
day,
was in
dude, the day before I started this job. I started Georgia Southern, and the day before Jaime to
true,
get a
true,
nice
true.
breakfast. That was sick. That was sick.
When I was in Atlanta,
Yeah.
yeah,
How are
that's
you doing, bro? How is everything? How is
bro.
in Spain?
Everything is going great, thankfully. Working a
Okay.
lot more than I expected. Growing up life, right? I mean, I'm sure you guys know already. But yeah, but I think life is going great for me. I love it. I love what I do. Also here with my family. I do miss my friends back in the US. Um, the people in Idaho, people from PC and everything. You guys are my brothers. So yeah, that's the sad part of being in another continent. But I still loving my life, and hopefully I can visit you guys soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you had a lot of female friends, huh, in the US.
I, I did back in the day. I
Back in
did.
the day. Jaime,
Not anymore.
tell me where are you right now? All right, where are you? Like, what are you doing? So give us a little bit of introduction. What are you doing now?
So right now I'm back in my hometown, working in my family business.
Hmm.
We are farmers. We have a lot of different businesses, but the main ones are mostly in farming. We sell pesticides and fertilizers and all kind of stuff like that for the farmers in this area, and we also have our own farm where we have which is like around 2,000 acres, maybe something like that. I think it's quite big. It's not the biggest here, but it's quite decent.
Hmm.
And then also we bought a company 2 3 years ago, real estate company. So we're growing in the past 2 3 years. We've been growing a little bit. After COVID, we went through a rough path, like everyone, but we luckily we survived pretty good, and then we started growing, and things are been going great the past again, like past 3 years.
I love it. I love it. Jaime,
Awesome.
I feel like you had to be he had to be the first guys, like first people that we had to interview, because we did it, we said in our introduction, like, dude, you were the biggest, one of the biggest influences in our life. Like when we were freshmen, like me and Hiroki were on the freshman, I think you helped us a lot, and now like we are the coach in the coaching, career, and then we try to coach freshies and all the
Yeah.
coach, these guys. And then uh probably like some things that I learned from you, I'm just like telling the exact same things, like, and then I mean, we're like, okay, he has to come, here and like talk about like what you said to us. And then I hope, because actually this week my boys come up to me and said like, hey, we're listening to your podcast. I was like, fuck, that's it. So I want them to hear from you as well, like what we learned from you, man.
Well, first of all, thank you guys for, this is an honor for me, see you
Nah.
guys grow, remember when you guys were freshies. It's been crazy. This journey has been crazy, everything that we went through, that year in Idaho was crazy, because with all the COVID restrictions and everything. And again, and I remember like the whole team was basically new. No one believed in us, and we made it to the final. Um, but yeah, again, like for me, it's an honor to be here with you guys. I've seen you guys grow in the past few years, and I mean, you guys done such a great job, in Idaho and also in Georgia Southern and Seattle as well. I don't know much about Seattle, but again, I know you're in Georgia Southern. You're in a great school. I've played against them when I was at PC. We have great battles against them, feisty battles. But you're in a great school. I actually do have some friends that older than you guys, and they're my age and older than me that play in Georgia Southern. They're really good friends, and they're really nice guys. And so I know the team values that they have there. They're pretty good as well.
Yeah. Okay, man. And Hiroki, by the way, he just changed school.
Oh, you changed
Oh,
school. I
I
don't
did. I
know
did.
that.
Oh, you don't update him?
Oh
What?
no, you're in Toledo, right? Yeah, you're in Toledo
Toledo.
right now.
You know,
Yeah,
you play Toledo too or no?
I did not play them. They were too far away from us. Yeah.
Okay.
But I remember, yeah, I remember you changed. I messaged you.
Yep.
I completely forgot for a second, man.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
No,
But
no, yeah.
yeah, I followed the Instagram, and I followed your page. You're posting how playing with your guys, and you're trying to
Yeah, yeah.
make them play harder than every day as well.
Yeah.
Love that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah,
And I
I
saw
got
you guys were playing the ITF, and a few of your guys made it to the
Angel.
the
yep.
main draw and
Angel.
everything, right?
Yeah.
I saw that. Two guys, 2 or 3 guys, right?
Five, 4 or 5 guys actually played qualies, and one guy made it to qualifying final.
Okay.
Almost main draw. No,
Almost. I mean, that's
no,
again,
he
it's
did.
pretty
He
good.
did make it to main draw, but he lost in the.
Last one, right?
Oh, that's I thought 2 guys
Yeah.
made it to the main draw. That's
That
what I was.
Oh,
Michigan.
two. Yeah, actually, 2 guys. Yeah, 2 guys. Yeah,
Okay, I was like, I'm pretty sure it was 2 guys.
yeah, yeah.
This guy
It's
has
my
no
coach.
idea.
Huh?
Love that, love that.
He's
But
too
man,
focused on
I got,
their progress.
I gotta say one thing. Jaime. I still remember when I was a freshie. I still remember you said you told us, man, 4 years, it's gonna be like that so quick. And I was freshman, I didn't know anything. 4 years, that's gonna be like forever. And then like
It
3 days
feel
later, three
it
days
feels
later,
like,
I
as
was
I said before, there's some things that I said to you guys
yeah,
that you guys are saying now. There's a lot of things that I said to you guys that I'll learn from my
yeah,
seniors,
yeah,
and this is one of them. I remember when I was freshman, one of the few things that I understood, because I did not speak English, was like 4 years go by fast, like really, really fast, more than you think. And I was like, hell nah, like I'm just gonna have some fun, enjoy, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait, I'm a senior, fifth year.
yeah,
What is going on? What I need to do with my life? I don't know. What am I supposed to do after this? Right? So it is crazy. And but yeah, like love the journey. It's been great for me, and it's been great to see all the people that is, you know, have gone after me, right?
Mhm. I mean,
Sure.
I want to kind of let me talk about like I want you to everybody here listening this. So Jaime started this, and then what he been figuring out the year past. I feel like there's a lot of stories there, and then like how we, but I feel like when you were teaching us, like helping us to be a better player, and you were always like telling us stories. I think that was the main thing I would always remember. Okay, for example, one time you were teaching us why it's so important to be on time, let's say. Like you said, like okay, in my old school, if you were late, okay, the next morning we run like 6 a.m. Like you were talking about like those stories. So
Well, I mean, not just about that. I remember one time freshman year, we had like a morning practice. It was like what, 6 or something like that. I remember, not sure. I remember I got there 10 minutes before practice. Everyone was there already,
mhm.
and they got mad at me because I was late, and I was
Wait,
10 minutes early. 10 minutes.
that's crazy.
So we did not run, obviously, because we were on time for coach, right? But my teammates got mad at me, and yeah, like I did learn a lot my freshman year. My freshman year was really, really important for me, and it helped me to create a lot of values that I think are really important in college tennis. Um, I don't think they're the same things can apply for the pro tour,
Mhm.
but especially for college tennis because you're a team. In a pro tour you're by yourself. You need to be disciplined. You need to learn a lot of things from college that you're gonna take to pro tour if you want to go to a pro tour or if you want to go to working life, right? But like especially in college tennis, there is a lot of things that I learned that freshman year that I tried to carry on all my 5 years that I was playing there.
Yeah, I mean because your cousin is like ATP pro, right? He's like
Yeah.
back at home. Back at home, you probably had a like kind of a how to be a tennis player, how to be like a pro, and like
Yeah,
that professional.
there was always that that noise behind me. You hopefully you're like your cousin. Hopefully you're like cousin. And this, I mean, being a pro tennis player is really tough. Like my cousin was 23 in the world. He beat Nadal, beat Murray, he beat Babrinka. Beat a lot of great guys. So yeah, my cousin he was amazing, right? So being like him always has been a dream of mine.
Mhm.
But not everyone gets to be what they dream. But you gotta make the best out of all the chances that you're getting. So since I was decent and I was okay at playing tennis, I got the opportunity to go to college and learn, and got my degree and everything. Got my friends, from Turkey, Japan, all around the world. That's crazy. So there's a lot of opportunities, and I again, obviously, I'm not a pro tennis player, which when I was probably what 13, 14, 15, I wish that was my dream, right? But I do not regret anything, and I love where I am right now.
Yeah. Can you anything you want to add before
Yeah, I
question?
mean, that's crazy. I actually didn't know that, like your cousin is a top ATP pro. That's
You
crazy.
didn't know that? We talk about that a lot,
Maybe,
man.
I mean, 6 years ago? Come on.
Well, he was still in the Pro Tour back then.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He still was in the Pro Tour. He retired what, like 2, 3 years ago. Now he's
Yeah,
coaching a guy
yeah.
from I think he's Lithuania, and his player is like 130 in the world, I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So,
they started when he was 1,000, or when he was starting,
yeah.
and he's 130 in the world right now. Yeah, or something like that. I'm not sure right now the ranking, but like around there.
When you first came to college in the US, did you still have that dream of becoming a professional tennis player in the back of your head?
Yeah,
Or
I
okay.
did. that was my idea, like.
Yeah.
So the only reason that I came to play college tennis was because my cousin was one of the ones to encourage me to go to college. He was like, "There's great opportunities. You can still play tennis while you get your degree." Right? The exact words he said was like, "Right now, people are like retiring later than they used to when he was 18, right?" So he's like, when right now you're 18, whenever you are 21, 22, you're going to be ready, you're going to be older, more mature, more you're going to be more athletic and everything, so you're more ready for the pro tour, right? I was like, okay, maybe that's a good idea, right? So yeah, my idea, my first 4 years was playing college, was playing pro, sorry. But things happened. Actually, my idea after graduating from PC was going to play pro. But and I actually talked to Ekelite, the academy, Juan Carlos Ferrero Academy, where Alcaraz is practicing right now, or was practicing back then. Right now, he practices all around the world, obviously. And that was my idea, but obviously COVID hits, didn't get to finish my season. I got one extra year of eligibility, so I decided to stay. And then a lot of things happened. Also, as you guys know, I have a lot of back problems and my elbow problems. So I could have gone probably, but it took a lot of physically for me to like to go pro, and I wasn't sure. And then, I had the opportunity, my family business was, after COVID and everything. So I decided, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna, instead of like messing up my body, I'm just gonna, listen to it, take care of me, myself, and because I want to be healthy later on in my life for my future kids and everything. I want to be able to play with them and everything. So yeah, like that's the reason, one of the reasons that I decided to go to work instead of going to pro. But yeah, that was always a dream of mine to go pro after, which nowadays is proven that college tennis is a great academy for pro tennis.
Yeah. I mean,
For sure.
You know what? One time we were at the training room, and then you were getting treatment in your back, and then of course I was complaining on something like hurt. I think let's say my knee or something hurting, and I was complaining. I was like, I look at you like, dude, like, don't your back hurting? Like, how you just out there and play? And then you look at me and say, dude, my back hurting like past 5 years, and I never gonna go away. And just understanding that your injury is like never gonna go away if you keep playing, and you just gotta know how to like manage it. And then I was like, damn, he's right. Like I was just like complaining, and he was like, dude, stop complaining. It's just like you gotta do
Also your body start hurting more once you get once you're
yeah.
a junior, it start hurting a little bit more. Once you're a senior,
Like
you know. But
yeah,
yeah, I have a lot of back problems growing up, so that's one of the things. Like, I was trying to be really early for practice every day, just to go to the training room, make sure I was ready for practice.
yeah, and then like that mentality, I think it really hit me like that year. And I mean, Hiroki never went to training room anyways, but I was like,
He's a
and
machine, man. He's from Japan.
machine.
He's a
Oh
machine.
my
He doesn't
God.
need to go to
I
training
need
room.
to go to a trainer. I feel like you went to trainer in this last year because we all were there hanging out because you just didn't want to, skip that
Exactly.
part. And then after that, like you've been like that, okay, what's the manageable pain? What's the line? Like you're always setting the line. Okay, this is a manageable play. I'm just find a way and then play. And then even your playing style, maybe you change it a little bit. And then after that, you left, and I still started seeing a little bit of Andy. I mean, Andy rolled his ankle 2 days ago, like I said, 2 days before the match, and then like he was so dying to come back, and then he just like, okay, what's the manageable level? I can get that 2 days. He was like going the training room, make sure get the treatment run, and then that 2 days probably like his ankle's probably not ready, but it was still like I was like, okay, I want to do it, and then manageable, and then it was same with you. Like I remember like so many matches, like you were like, he's like, I know you're in pain, and you were like, okay, I mean, I love to compete, and I know this was the manageable level, and just you were out there and competing. Talk to
So
me.
that's the thing, one of the sentence or the phrases that I learned that I try to tell you guys: fake it until you make it.
Mhm.
If you believe you can do it, you can do it. I'm telling you, like I'm all in that sentence. Like I'm all in. Like, if you're mentally ready for battle, it doesn't matter if something hurts. You're gonna go there and compete your hardest. And maybe you win, maybe you lose. I don't know, but you're gonna give your team a shot to win, which that's all it matters. Give your team the shot to win. You know.
Now
And
I'm gonna
and one of the things that I tried when I was in college is like, so I was in pain, and one of the things, and I told you guys many times, just go to training, even if nothing hurts, just make sure your body's healthy. Just make sure you're healthy for whenever you're not, because if you prevent these injuries, it's gonna be easier for whenever you are injured or whenever you have a small injury, it's gonna be easier to recover. You know.
100%.
very professional.
No.
Professionalism. That's what we,
Yeah, exactly. I mean, at the end of the day, we're athletes.
yeah.
We're pro athletes or semi-pro athletes playing college. You know,
Yeah.
and if you think about it, we're getting paid to represent our schools. You know,
It's true.
so we should give our schools the best chance to win. You know.
That's for sure. Jaime, so we're going back. Okay. So we had a chance to you're our coach, like you volunteer in our junior year, in our first semester. Junior, is
Yeah.
it sophomore or junior?
No, 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 no. It was your sophomore year.
Sophomore, yeah.
Okay,
So our
yeah.
sophomore year and our we got the chance to you get coach us like for one semester, and then I remember like the first month, and then after doubles point, I remember that you were like before the match started, we were like, okay, this is Jaime's last match, and then middle of the match he has to go catch a plane. Just talk to me about like how was the feel? Like, what did you think, and what experience you had when you were coaching us in that one semester and 1 month? How was that?
Coaching. Let Coaching has never been one of my things. Um, in some ways, yes, some ways not. I don't like coaching kids because I'm not good at it. Because I like being. I'm really competitive. I like to compete, and I like to make sure the people that I'm coaching is giving the 100%. When you're coaching kids is really hard because they play tennis just for fun, or maybe they have a dream but they're immature, so they don't know what they want. You know, so it's really hard for me to coach kids. But in college, it's a little different. I had a lot of fun. Because at the same time that I was coaching, I was also practicing with you guys, and I did try um, my things to make you guys better. So it is easier for me to practice with college players because I can make sure you guys are competing. If you're here, you gotta compete. You know, I can put pressure on you. I can tell you, hey, this is not the way. This is not the things you need to be doing to be ready for match. You know, and I can get mad at you for not doing the things that you're supposed to be doing, right? With a kid, you cannot do that, right? So for me, I really enjoyed that semester and month that I was coaching with you guys. Um, I would never say that I would never do it again, because you never know. But if I ever coach anyone, for me, it would be college tennis because I really like it. I really like how the atmosphere is with the players in your team and how the atmosphere is whenever you go play somewhere else.
Yeah, I love it. And one more question about Hiroki. You have any question you wanna ask?
Go ahead, go ahead. Ask
I'll
anything you want.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I'll go.
prepare. I know he
Yeah,
did. I know he did.
I mean, you already mentioned that, you have no regrets, the your college life and the past 2, 3 years working. But if you could change one thing, what
Ooh,
would you?
Okay. In what? In
Oof.
any
That's
time
a
in college?
that's a tough question, you know? That's a really tough question. I
No
don't know.
compromise it.
There's a few times at PC
Yeah.
that I really considered transferring. I had my opportunities. The only reason that I did not transfer is because my brothers were there. You know, I'm not talking about my friends. I'm talking they were my brothers. You know, and I somehow it's just they were my family. I felt that I could not leave them. You know, it felt wrong for me, right? So maybe the only thing that I could have changed in college maybe was transferring sophomore year. That's when my first time I had that thought. You know, had a good ish or good first freshman year. Sophomore year started strong and I had a good wins and stuff, so I considered it. But like I felt that I was betraying my team, especially because I was becoming the captain as a junior, and I felt that I was leaving them um, empty, and I did not like that because they were my brothers. So yeah, that's the only thing I would do something different. And the other thing that I would do different, and this is something that probably every college player could say, even you guys, is to the younger guys, freshmen, sophomore, even juniors, will be like play more free. Enjoy your game, enjoy it. Like don't get tight. Just go for it. Like just because there is a lot of times that you are playing and because you want to win, you get tired and everything. You have the whole team. In your back is fine. If you lose, it's okay. Just give the best shot to your team to win. But like again, play free, enjoy. Once you're enjoying the tennis that you're playing, whatever your style it is, you have more chances to win. And if you lose, go practice hard, and it's fine. Just keep practicing. But if you enjoy the game, you have more chances to win because you're gonna believe in yourself more.
Well, very interesting.
Oh, I
I
love
wouldn't say I have the same experience, but I also have like similar experience on both cases. I mean, my senior year, I think Ege would agree too. Like, I played my best tennis because we thought, okay, this is our last year. We're just gonna enjoy it, have fun every second of it. We're just not gonna overthink
Exactly.
everything.
That's what happened with me when I was playing Idaho. We played much better than I played
Yeah,
here at PC.
yeah. And
Even
when
though I started 0-7, and I think I ended up
9 and 7
with
or
the
something.
most. I think I ended up with the most wins on the team that year.
yeah, I
What I
think
come, I remember that. Oh my God, you were
I was
like,
tough.
and you work it out, where you're out, and then you end up like playing two or three, right?
I 2-3, 2-3. I ended up playing three most of
After
the time.
which, and you were switching up. Yeah, I remember
But
you were
mostly three, but like 2-3.
playing three. Oh, yeah. I mean, so I was like talking to Hiroki about it as well. I think right now with the college tennis, it's pretty rare that the players stay in the same school for 4 years, especially right now. Like, maybe you're hearing about things like NL and everything, and then
Oh yeah.
the transfer portal. Like we hear that a lot, and like all of us, like even though you transfer, but you graduate from PC, you stay there for 4 years, and then the reason why you transfer because there was not a master program, but and then you still become if you had more eligibility at ISU, like you probably stay. Like I mean, that 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 culture, that brotherhood, like you talk about, you say
Yeah.
brother.
Also, I felt loyal to my school. It's like they gave me the opportunity. It's just like they believed in me. It's like how am I supposed to live?
Yes,
I understand
absolutely.
if I was, I don't know, if I was playing one and I was, 14-0 winning, okay, maybe, and I was at PC, okay, maybe I should transfer and maybe go to, an ICC school or something. But that was not the case. I was playing okay, I was playing good. Maybe I could go to some school that is same or better or maybe a little worse than PC,
Mhm.
which I don't know. It could have happened. No one knows, right? But I was really happy where I was. I have my friends, my family there, with you guys the same. Even though I was with you guys for a year and a half, you guys are my family. It's just like, like uh, I know if something happens, I'm gonna call you, or I know you guys can call me anytime. So it's just like for me, it feels like I'm loyal to my friends and my family and my school, obviously.
Mm.
So, like, my question is, so we had this experience, right? And then maybe I hope in the future, me and Hiroki will have a run our own programs. Like we have like a head coach in some program, and then like our goal, like what we talk about every day, just how can we share this things that we experience as a player? How can we share with our guys right now? And in
Hmm.
the future, when everything that we figure out in the future, our goal is to we build these things, build the program the things that we had shared around it. Like, I hope my players will felt the same way that brotherhoodness, like stay there for 4 years because they want to be there. They feel the part of it. They feel like a family. They feel not and like feel the responsibility of the brothers. Like, okay, I have to be out there. Like, I mean, you were the one that's saying that, okay, hey, you went out there and serving because like I know like for my brothers, like because in the match if they see me double faulting, it's like, hey, they know that I didn't put an extra work in or like something like that. And what,
Hmm.
what advice would you give us and me and Hiroki? Like,
I mean, at the end of the day, what I've seen and what I've lived in my own experiences, and things that I've done is because of me and how I felt with my friends.
mhm,
But my best advice that I could give you with this, you both are different. You're gonna create your program or you're gonna run your program with your own values. Some of them are gonna be similar, some of them are not gonna be the same. You guys probably gonna keep talking, compare your teams and learn from each other.
mhm,
Even whenever you guys are 50 or 60, I don't care, but like you guys probably gonna still learn from each other. But the things you're talking about and those values, I think they're gonna start from the coach.
mhm,
The coach have to create them, have to believe them, and he or she has to be the one to be the first one to do those things. He or she has they have to lead. You have to lead. At the end of the day, you're coaching a bunch of 18-year-old guys or 20-year-old guys that they don't know what they want to do in their life, or maybe they do a little bit, but they're still immature. They're still learning. We are still learning. I'm 27. I'm still learning, right? But my my own thing is like you have your values, follow them, learn from them, learn from other people, from the good things, the other coaches, other friends, or even people that they're not, or from other coaches from other sports, but lead, be the first one, be the first one to believe in those values, and I think your players are gonna love those values and they're gonna love the team. They're gonna they will want to be in the school. Like they're gonna love that.
mhm. Like with the value that you're building and maybe recruiting the guys that are matching those values, that, right?
Exactly. There's a lot of guys. They're not. They're probably gonna. They're great players. They're awesome players, but they don't match the values that you have in your team. Because maybe they're better with other teams. It's okay. It's fine. You gotta find the ones that are good with your team. They're good with your values, with your work ethic. Because at the end of the day, those guys they might be better, or maybe they're not as good. But you need people that row in the same direction as you. Because at the end of the day, every guy needs to be rowing the same direction, and everyone needs to be getting better at the same time. And some guys might not be playing, but they play an important part on the team. You gotta practice hard for your teammates, because you never know whenever you're gonna get your chance to play. So maybe two guys get injured and you need to play. You need to be ready for that, and also you gotta cheer for them because they're gonna cheer for you whenever you're playing. You know, So whatever your part on the team is, it doesn't matter if you play one or you're the 13th guy on the team or 14th. I don't care. Everyone counts and everyone is important to the team. Everyone. Everyone is a plus. And everyone is really important. Whenever you're doing conditioning, whenever you're doing tennis, whatever you're doing, I don't know, any other activities that you might do as a team. Everything is important.
No.
That's the reason
That's
why.
my beliefs. Those are my beliefs, you know.
This is what we learn from you. That's what we are. I mean, how we build our foundation through you, man. Like, that's I feel like that was that's why like we have to invite.
Appreciate that.
Uh,
Appreciate it.
I say, Hiroki, you have any last questions?
Last questions.
Last
Where do
question.
you see yourself in
Oh my God, no. Last question gotta be funny. Come on. If
Gotta be funny?
it gotta be
Funny. Oh my
entertainment.
gosh, I don't
I
know.
think we talk so serious. Okay, we gotta like you
True,
said
true,
that we
true.
need entertainment.
No, we're a serious podcast, man. I know.
No, we show character here, okay? We show character here.
Okay, how about this? Ege and I, our freshman year, tell me one thing that like pissed you off, like so bad that you still remember.
Oof.
I remember one.
It's a good one.
Actually, you guys were not a bad freshman. I'm gonna start with that. Piss me off. It's really hard to piss me off. I don't think you guys did anything wrong to the level where I was really pissed at you guys. You know, again, you guys were 18-year-old, just got in college. You guys didn't know anything. You're like, what am I supposed to do? Um, I treated you both differently because you guys are different. I picked a lot of Inege because I saw a lot of potential in Inege. Hiroki, you were a little different. You were doing great, but like, with you have to be more strict, more relaxed, more a little different. But with Ege, I knew I have to be picking on him all the time because he was getting mad all the time. But he learned. You learn a lot. You learn a lot. But again, I don't think you guys did anything wrong or to the level I was like really pissed at you guys. If you guys did anything like that, I would tell coach to run.
Yeah.
And Coach Free actually, which I have a lot of appreciation for him. He believed in me and gave me a lot of trust in myself. He listened to me a lot back in the day. He asked me a lot of questions, and let me tell you guys, if you guys did anything wrong, I would have told him. I'd be like, the whole team needs to run because of these two guys. But you guys didn't do anything wrong. Lucky you guys. Lucky me too, because I didn't want to run. Um, but I have to be the first one on the line. But yeah, like no, you guys were a good freshman. Robert, love the guy. He sometimes was a pain in the ass. Love the guy. Love the guy. Actually, it's been a little bit since I talked to him, but like I've seen him on Instagram and he's doing great, and hopefully I can talk to him soon too. But yeah, he was a little more tricky than you two.
One time, I remember one time. So it was end of the year. I think just me and Jaime and Petro stayed, and then I was just preparing to like get my car and prepare for the summer. I was like, I had a shit season, and I was like,
If Let me tell you, if you're gonna tell the story that I'm thinking you're gonna tell, don't tell the story.
no, not that one, not that one.
Just in case. There's
No,
people listening.
no,
Your
not that
player, okay, your players are listening.
yeah, that kind of a
They should
podcast.
not be learning anything
No.
like that.
No, not
No,
that kind of podcast. No.
just in case.
We're we're on the way to DMV, okay? And then like it's 7:30 a.m. It was like so early. It was all the end of the season. We don't want to wake up early. Like maybe we drank the night before, and it was too early. And we get to the DMV, and then Jaime asked me, "Hey, do you have all your documents?" And I looked around, there was no documents in the car. And I forgot it. And we already drove 15 minutes, and then he was like so pissed. He's like, we had to drive back 15 minutes, take the documents from his house. We just left and then come back again. He was like, hey, you just another freshman move, man. Another
No,
freshman.
yeah, I mean, I cannot remember any like specific stories. Like, I mean, you guys were freshmen. You guys did freshman things, you know, the day like. But those things I cannot be mad at you guys for doing things that I've done before too.
Oh,
I can be mad at you if you break a racket. I can be mad at you if you yell to a ref. I can be mad at you if you disrespect a teammate, or I can be mad at things like that. But if you do things within the normal, the reasonable things, freshman freshie. Again, the fresh is doing something, but it's not something that I should get mad. Maybe someone else would, but I won't.
yeah, we're gonna stop recording and now I'm gonna tell that story. I'm just like joking. Yeah.
Just in case, just in case.
Just in case I'm stopped recording.
But yeah, no, no. So my best advice for you guys as well, that you guys still doing your masters and figuring out like coaching and everything, which obviously I see that you both like coaching. Hopefully you guys can have great careers, and I can visit you guys in your schools and everything. That will be a dream of mine. But yeah, like for whatever, if your players are listening, man, just enjoy college, have some fun. And you coaches, don't be tough on them sometimes. Listen to your players. It's really tough sometimes to listen to players because you think you have everything figured out. You think you know everything, and sometimes there is one or two guys that you need to listen. Coach, we might need a little break, or we might, sometimes we can learn a lot from our players, even though they're a bunch of 18, 20-year-olds. We can learn a lot from them too.
Wow.
Yeah.
And if they go out, hey, it's fine. We all have gone out, eh?
Yeah, we didn't.
Just saying.
We
Just
didn't.
saying. Don't get mad at them. Maybe a little run, on Monday is fine, but it's okay. It's a little bit.
Let them be college kids.
Exactly.
I appreciate it, man.
No, thank you
I
guys for
think we have
Yeah,
a good time now, like because last time we had our first episode was like 1 hour. I don't know how long everybody listened, but now I think like we're around like 40s, so which is
I don't know. I don't know. I
it's
don't even
perfect.
know. I think.
Perfect. Jaime, I appreciate it, man. That was amazing. Thanks a lot, all your inputs, and like we learned again today. Another day
Oh,
we learned from you. Thank you so much.
no, thank you guys for the opportunity. Again, I did learn a lot from you guys as well, just so you guys know. And this is awesome what you guys are doing, trying to show players and people that like college tennis, what you guys do and what we all did in the past, or players what they're doing right now.
Sure.
So this is awesome, and congrats for this, and good luck in this journey, man.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. We're in
thank
the
you.
beginning. We're figuring out. Figuring out.
Hey, you gotta go with the wave. You won't know anything, and the, whenever you know everything, you'll die. So
I love it. I
it
love
is
it.
what it is.
Thanks, Jaime.
It is what it is.
It
Thank
is
you
what
guys.
it is. Thanks a lot. All right. Hope to see you soon.
Appreciate you guys.
Bye bye.
Thank you.